Well, all right. Happy Transformer Tuesdays. Today we're looking at Legacy Evolution Beachcomber, and he comes with his little parakeet animal sidekick. This is one of the episodes from the original cartoon series. Is actually really memorable to me, and I really like the character. He's just fun. Only thing would have made it better is if his one hand was golden, but that would have been pretty cool. But this is a fun one. I'm really excited about it. I've actually had this on pre-order for a long time. It came out like a couple years ago, but I missed it. And I saw that they were doing a re-release, so had it on pre-order for just a little bit less than a year now, and finally came in. So really stoked. Let's get it unboxed and get to it. I ain't played with them yet, but look at how cool this background is here. Like, this actually looks really awesome when I get it out of the box. Looks like a picture of Cybertron with some cool graphics and stuff. I like that, but I just wanted to show that off before I throw it away. Well, alright, rolling on in, we got our beach buggy and his buddy Birdie right here. He's looking real cool. I like this mode a lot. You have a little bit of gappage there underneath looking straight down. That's the only thing about this figure I'm not a big fan of. But he's pretty cool. I kind of wish I had gotten the one from, I believe it was Titan's Return, which came out, like 6 or 8 years ago, just because that one was a bit smaller, and with it being a beach buggy, it would have worked well as a smaller vehicle. But this guy's still real cool, deluxe size, real nice. I like that we got rubber wheels. That's pretty cool. And all the wheels roll pretty good. As you saw, he's good at zooming. This is a fun-looking figure. I like the sculpting we got on here. The seats there are pretty good. You can't really fit anything to sit in there like a headmaster wouldn't fit, which is a bit of a bummer. But I do appreciate if I can get it angled proper, and let's get the camera to zoom in on the proper bit. Well, hold on. Okay, I done peg his roll cage there for the camera to be able to focus proper. But look, we got a sculpted dash there, including the steering wheel. I thought that was real cool. I like those details. The sculpting throughout this thing is real nice. I like how the wheels look there with the painted silver. We do have that darker silver on the seats there too. I noticed that one of my silver things there is showing, and the other has a little bit of plastic covering it. I kind of wish it was either both silver or both covered instead of one and one, but I ain't gonna try and purposely scrape plastic off of there. I love the sculpting on the engine, looking good. You have the two various holes you can plug this little birdie in, and that's made of this soft rubbery plastic, so it's not hard like this plastic here. And we can just set that to the side for now. This is a good looking dude though. I like him. This is what we look like from the underside, and the robot's a bit more clear. And as I was actually fiddling with this and looking at him, I was like, this guy seems so familiar to me. And that's because he's pretty much the exact same figure as this dude. They're both kind of buggy sort of vehicles. This one is Ruckus, the Decepticon. I got that from the Amazon Doom and Destruction 2-pack. And this figure was a whole lot of fun. Actually, one of my most favorite figures to fiddle around and play with because of the simple transformation and just fun posability. It's a great vehicle. And this guy's pretty much the same, only he's a character I already know and like, which has its added benefit and everything. But, you know, I think I kind of like this one more. It just has the extra play value with the guns that flip up and everything. I just wish this peach color was white or black or silver, but not that like creamy peachy color. I don't know. It's all right, but I don't love it. I would like it a lot more if it was the same gray that we have the roll cage on here. But this figure itself, so good. Just essentially the same figure. So I don't know. It feels almost redundant having them both, because you'll see when we transform them, they're just the same pretty much. However, I do like this guy, and I'm glad I got him. Only thing is, I wish the headlights here, although good sculpting, I wish they were painted a different color. for the actual lights themselves. And I wish we had an Autobot symbol right there, because I do believe the character had an Autobot symbol, if I'm remembering right. Although we do have it on the chest there when he's in robot mode. So that's pretty cool. But why don't we transform this sucker? So the first thing you want to do is just take this gun off here, which pretty much makes that front grill. And it looks alright. It looked pretty darn good if this gray bit was black, but what are you going to do? They weren't going to like make this with black plastic, because I guess that would be extra for the cost and such. Big bummer. But to transform this guy, pretty much just taking these bottom panels here, and we're popping those open, and we're just going to kind of split this cage apart and lift all of this around. So with that open up, we're just kind of flipping that around there, and that'll sort of split this apart, because that's just connected with these bits right there. Then we take in all this and just folding this out back, and this all the way back it can, and same with this sucker right here, and that's just going to pretty much make the foot. So all the way back, and there's your foot. And then we're pretty much just shoving that down, and dude's head just kind of pops up, and untab the arms from that little hole right there, and there he goes. There he is. He's a pretty simple dude. I like how blocky he is. Pretty darn fun. And we can give him his little birdie too, from the Paradise Lagoon area. And you got two little pegs right up here that you can plug him into either one. And I like that. That's cute. That's fun. It would have been nice if he came with a little bunny too, because I remember just the whole Forest Kingdom was his friend in that little paradise area. And he's got a gun there too. Real cool. Pretty good articulation. This can move all the way around, and it can move crazy far out. You also got a spinning mushroom peg right there, and you got the knees going up and down like that. Plus you get a little bit of ankle rockage there too. The hands are funny because they're actually on a spinning thing there, so you can move them around, but you got this whole big blocky thing in the way, so that limits you anyhow. But you got good arm movement, like it goes all the way around, and it can go as far out as that with his wheels getting in the way there. And you got a spin all the way around, and you got good elbow movement. So he's got pretty great articulation. He even can move a little bit of up and down, but not too far. But you can move the head. Well, you can't move the head too far either, but you move it pretty decently. And he's a fun dude. I like him a lot. Not too big. I kind of wish he was a little bit smaller, just so he'd work better with my collection of dudes, because I like smaller guys anyhow, but it'd be nice for him to look extra small. Like, I wish he was the same size as my Bumblebee, which is a little bit smaller than this. But this is a fun one. I like him a lot. And let's take a look at him. Well, let me transform this one first off camera. Well, here's the two next to each other in robot mode, and as you can see, Ruckus is quite a bit bigger than Beachcomber, so, you know, it's the exact same transformation. They're not really the same mold at all. It's just basically using the exact same sort of engineering and just fudging a few things for how their leg areas are a little bit different, but the transformation's the exact same. Even down to the gun that is the grill when he's in that vehicle mode. But yeah, this guy's a whole lot of fun to play with and a real cool bad guy. This guy though, man, this one's where it's at, because, you know, I love blue. He's got great colors, just a little bit of yellow really popping there, with the red on the Autobot, and the buttons there look good. I'm a sucker for that little extra bird. That's just fun. Giving him an animal friend. I like that. I wish his seats were a little bit different, just so if they could fit a headmaster to sit in them, this thing would be like the perfect toy. But as is, it's real fun. Definitely worth 25 bucks if you can get them. Although I recently went to Walmart and saw they raised up the price of their deluxe figures. Deluxe action figures are now $30 retail. I pre-ordered this when he was 24, so he's like $25 and change after tax. So I guess I was lucky in that respect. But I remember 5 years ago, deluxes were $19. So it just keeps going up. When I was a kid, they were what 10. So. Oh man, U.S. economy is just going down the tank. That's what you get for leaving the gold standard, though, am I right? Let me start ranting about libertarian stuff. Let me not. This is a fun toy hobby channel, not me going off about politics and stuff. But man, I tell you, the economy and how much stuff costs, and that's just a pain in the behind. But this figure is a lot of fun. I like him a lot. He's gonna hang out with me in my gaming library room and just be my fiddle with toy for a while, because I like him a lot and he rolls good. And yeah, why don't I transform him back though, huh? Let's get him straightened out. But it would be very remiss of me if I didn't point out how much I like this head sculpt with just the blocky, boxy helmet and a little bit of molded face there, lips and nose, but not really defined, but those big old sunglass visors. And the little birdie there looks good too. The green looks nice, and it has real good painted eyes. Both eyes on either side have a good painting there, if it'll focus. So that's real cool. That was pretty easy. He's all straightened out. So what we're pretty much doing is going back here, and we're just bringing all this back and like that. And just gonna kind of have his arms out like so. And we're just popping that up. And you can kind of click this and get this all clicked in place now, or you can do it when you flip it around, but you want to make sure that the cage right here is kind of clipped in at the same time as you're clipping in and getting the legs there all together. But then you pretty much just gonna take this down here, and we're gonna be bringing this all the way around like that. And then you're gonna get these arms, and you're just gonna kind of peg these into that right there. So just line that up. And then you just press the seats in, and there's just a you see there's a little hole there and a tab at the bottom of that, and that's just going to kind of click slide into place. And if it don't, you can lift that up and just kind of fill around until everything clicks into place like it should, like that there. Get that all together firm, and we're just connecting those in, and these are going to flip down, and you're going to want to get this peg in here, so this might come a little bit loose. What you're pretty much doing is just maybe move this up a little bit and just slide that in so this peg can get and fit into the hole that's supposed to be there, and then get everything kind of clicking into place. And it looks like this one's not really doing it, so there we go. There we go. Oh wait, I'm forgetting something. So this right here I thought was pretty cool. These pegs right here are going to go into these holes right there, as well as the main thing sliding in. But I find it's better to try and get the two pegs to go in, and the other thing will go into place as it's supposed to. And hey, there we go. And again, this guy needs a little bit of like squeezing as you're transforming and back and everything, because when you do, certain things will come loose a little bit as you're tightening others. So just give it that extra grip and squeeze, and it gets everything into place as it should be. Then when you get them on the ground, just press down a little bit to get everything aligned so it's flat on the ground and rolls proper. But I love that. Love even more is plugging this little birdie in his shoulder. So funny. And then we get this guy too, the ultimate versus mode. Very cool. Although I think this guy might win with those extra firearms he has plugged into him. But maybe Paulie has some insider information that can help Beachcomber win the day. But you can get a good crash going. It seems like this guy bounces more, but fun stuff. I like this guy a lot. Like I said, it's pretty much the same thing as this one, so it's a tiny bit redundant, but they're different enough that they're still pretty cool, and they each represent their own faction too. So there's that. I just wish this guy had the painted headlights and an Autobot symbol up there. I'd take that and say that's really awesome, but would have been great too if the seats could have fit a headmaster. Other than that though, like pretty tight. I'm really happy with this guy, and I'm glad I got a hold of him, even though I have Ruckus too. But I say either one of these would go great in your collection. This guy's a part of that 2-pack, which is really cool because you get that really awesome bludgeon with him. But man, this one's a whole lot of fun. So it just really depends on, do you like this character? Do you remember that episode? And do you think a just straight up non-combative little beach buggy is a cool vehicle? Because if so, like, you're gonna love this dude. But I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I hope you're having fun with me. So we'll catch you with more Transformers next week, and I got lots of Lego and comic in between, so we'll see you then.